Ciao mondo, hello world, hola mundo, hello monde. We're here today in Vicenza, the International Renal Research Institute, and I was reading one of the papers published in Blood Purification, part of the collection of the Renal Research Institute meeting in Orlando, Florida, authored by Dekker and co-workers from the University of Maastricht, dealing with fluid overload and inflammation axis. This study is very interesting because it describes very well how much fluid overload can be a risk factor in chronic hemodialysis patient and chronic kidney disease patient. So not only in acute patients, but also in chronic patients. But at the same time, they describe very well the fact that inflammation and subclinical inflammation may represent an independent risk factors in patients on chronic dialysis. Now, what's interesting about this paper is that they clearly state that the two factors combined may actually have a significant influence on each other and somehow exponentially increase the risk for cardiovascular events in hemodialysis patients. Inflammation may be an important issue in contributing to the increase of fluid overload by increasing vascular permeability, for example, or simply by leading to malnutrition and change in lean body mass, while, for example, fluid overload may affect inflammation by increasing translocation of bacteria from the intestinal tract or any other type of possible mechanism. So I think it's very important to read this paper because we have very little evidence and no trials to effectively measure the influence of combined effect of inflammation and fluid overload as a cardiovascular risk factor in hemodialysis patient. But I think that these two factors should be considered not only as separate entities, but also as a combination of mutually potentiating pathophysiological factors. With this, I thank you very much for joining today, Cappuccino, and I invite you to read the special January issue of Blood Purification where this paper is published. Cappuccino.